First video, my son walked in even though he'd been tucked into bed. During the second video, I realized that I accidentally showed a photo of students from a previous year. So third time's the charm. I have logged into Office 365. I'm on Sway, and I'm going to open up a couple to show you what they look like and then sort of open one that you can make. So, Sway can be used to create multimedia presentations. They're great for you to create something to send out that's multimedia. They're great for kids to work together on Genius Hour projects or inquiry projects, or you as a class could work together to say create a Sway that is a museum. Like I wanted to show you my Museum of Forgotten History, but I realized the students' names were too obvious. So if I put the Museum of Forgotten History up, you would see students' names, and that was inappropriate. So we're going to look at a couple from last year and the year before. This is exploring the charter rights, and you can see I have headings, and for this, I made subheadings for each of the projects, and the kids added in their own blurb. So this is all kind of student created in their groups throughout this kind of 2-week mini project. They unpacked what the Charter of Rights and Freedoms meant, and then they created artwork. They got to choose one of the charter rights to create a piece of artwork that inspired them and write a blurb about it. So what does it look like? What did parents see when I sent it out to them? What did kids see when we gave them time to explore each other's work? It looked like this. They could look in detail at an unpacked right, and then they could look at the artwork and read about the artwork with the artist's statement. So again, I'm going quickly, so you can't really see the students' names, but it gives you an idea of we can add text, we can add artist statements, we can add pictures, we can upload them. Pretty cool, and this is kind of a class created thing. So you can also upload videos. So here, this is a Sway I made last year called Exploring the Unusual Consequences of War. It's based on a unit I run every year where I use literature, powerful picture books, and read about unexpected consequences of war. I read Faithful Elephants, The Harmonica, The Little Yellow Bottle, lots of different books. And you can see I have sort of a title, and I have the video and then some pictures, and it looks grouped together, and that's because it is. I have grouped them together, which is something you can do. And so this is all here, and what's great is I was sick 1 or 2 days in November, and my TOC was able to just show the video, and I even, like, in the videos that I've recorded them, I have paused moments where it says pause the video and draw, write your connection, pause the video. What do you notice about the pictures? So it's something you can do to create a really powerful literacy lesson. And you cannot embed YouTube links, but you can upload movies. Really important when we talked about copyright from my last blog post. If you are going to be sending this out, when you do share it, you can share it to anybody with a link, people within your organization or specific groups of people. I would suggest sending it to those in my organization with a link. So the kids would need to log into Microsoft Word or Office 365 to access it, and then only have it up for a finite time. And then again, have those discussions around copyright and why they shouldn't be sharing the link with other people, why it's just within your organization. You're using it as a teaching tool, and you will remove it because of copyright issues. What's really cool is you can share it as a visual link as well. So these are some examples of completed sways. How do you make a sway? Well, we're going to open the untitled one that I made for the last video I had to scrap. Really easy. You literally make a new one. I've got my title, and you can see it when I hit the bottom of something, I get a plus sign. So if you do that, you can see you can add more headings, text, images, you can stack things, you can upload videos or files. So I could upload like assignment outlines. You can upload audio clips. You can upload videos. Like I said, you can embed links to a lot of different websites, but some don't work. Like I can't embed YouTube videos, for example. But really easy to just add, and then insert from your desktop. And to group things together, you you connect it and you say group, and then boom, we're suddenly in a group. And do I want to set it up like this? Do I want to have it stacked? So you look at your storyline, then you go to the design, and it'll all be here if you had actually added anything like sway sample. Blah. Okay, so this is really in depth, but here you go. And it's sideways. It drives me crazy. So I'm going to change the style. I like it vertical. So I'm going to make it vertical, and maybe I don't like this background. I want something a little more, calm. That's not really calm. Maybe I want just a green background, or I just want a blue background. So you can play around a little bit. Kids love it because they can play around with it when they're making it. And it can be a lot of fun. It's great for teachers to share information and multimedia resources. You can also make templates, and I don't know if you noticed that here, or save as a template, and then you can share templates with people, or you can duplicate the sway and then send it to somebody so another teacher can use it if you're making projects or something. So I really like sway. You can create beautiful multimedia projects. Students can create multimedia projects. You can create class projects together. It's a really powerful tool. So I hope this was a helpful introduction.